Ever wondered what really makes someone born on December 27th tick? Today, we're diving deep and unlocking the powerful, unique personality profile behind this specific birthday. So whether this is you or someone you know, get ready because you're about to see what makes this birthday so incredibly distinct. So is that you? Born on December 27th? I bet you've always felt a little different, right? Like you've got this seriously ambitious side, but also this really deep, almost quiet pull to help people. Well, you're not imagining it. There's a very specific reason for that feeling. And that reason, it actually has a name. We call it the wise humanitarian. Now, this isn't just a label. It's the core archetype for anyone born on this day. It's this one phrase that perfectly sums up that incredible duality at your core. So let's unpack what that really means. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. First, we'll nail down that archetype. Then we'll look at your Capricorn foundation, your cosmic and numeric blueprint, how that all plays out in life and love, and of course your career. And then we'll wrap it all up into your complete profile. All right, let's get into it. What exactly is the wise humanitarian? Well, it all starts with the very foundation of who you are. And that foundation, it's all about your Capricorn roots. For anyone born on December 27th, this is the absolute bedrock of your personality. It's the solid ground you build everything else on. So, as a Capricorn, you're the sea goat. That means you're super practical, incredibly resilient, and you've got this quiet but seriously powerful ambition. Your ruling planet is Saturn, which is basically the taskmaster of the zodiac. It's all about structure, discipline, time, and responsibility. This is why you're not about quick fixes. You're a builder. You create things that are meant to last. Okay, and this is where it gets really interesting. This is the core tension of your personality. For every one of your amazing strengths, there's a flip side, a challenge. You're highly responsible, right? But that can mean you end up carrying the weight of the world on your own shoulders. You're patient and persistent, which is awesome, but it can also make you a little too cautious, maybe even scared of making the wrong decision. Navigating this balance, well, that's kind of the main event of your life. But here's the thing. Your sun sign is just the first layer. To really get the full picture of a December 27th personality, we've got to dig deeper into your cosmic and numeric blueprint. This is where we find the stuff that makes you truly uniquely you. So check out how this all comes together. You've got Saturn, which brings the discipline. Then there's your earth element, which keeps you grounded and practical. And your cardinal modality? That's just a fancy way of saying you're a starter, an initiator. You're the one who gets things going. Put them all together. Discipline, practicality, and initiative. And what do you get? A natural-born builder. Okay, so far, we have this picture of a disciplined, ambitious leader, a real achiever. But hang on, what about the humanitarian part? Where does all that warmth, that deep desire to serve others come from? For that, we need to look at the numbers. And trust me, it's way simpler than it sounds. In numerology, all we do is look at your birthday, the 27th. Just add those digits together. 2 plus 7 equals 9. And that number, 9, that's your hidden code. It's a huge piece of the puzzle. You see, the number 9 is a powerhouse in numerology. It's the last single digit, so it symbolizes things like completion, wisdom, and seeing the big picture. It's all about deep compassion and that humanitarian impulse we've been talking about. Think of it as the energy of a natural teacher or a guide, someone who just gets it and feels this incredible pull to give back. And boom, there it is. This is the whole picture. You've got the grounded, ambitious drive of a Capricorn, and you fuse that with the compassionate, service-driven energy of the number 9. That incredible mix is exactly what creates the wise humanitarian. You're an achiever, for sure, but you've got a heart that's all about service. All right, so we've got a pretty good handle on who you are at your core. But how does all of this actually play out in real life? Let's talk about navigating life and love, the heart of a Capricorn. When it comes to relationships, you are basically the anchor. You're fiercely loyal, super protective, and you do not take commitment lightly. It might take you a while to open up your heart. You can be a bit cautious, but once you're in, you are all in. For you, things like trust and stability aren't just bonus features. Nope, they are the absolute non-negotiable foundation of love. So, who do you click with? Well, it probably won't surprise you that you get along great with fellow Earth signs like Taurus and Virgo. They just get your practical side and your need for stability. But you also form these really deep, powerful connections with water signs. We're talking Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. They're the ones who can help you tap into your own emotional side. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about work. For someone born on December 27th, a career is never, ever just a job. It's way bigger than that. It's about building a legacy, about fulfilling a much deeper purpose. You really thrive in a career where you can bring all those parts of yourself to the table. You need that structure and responsibility. That's your Capricorn side talking. But you also need to feel like you're serving a purpose, using your wisdom. That's your number 9 energy. When you find a job that combines all of that, watch out. You become absolutely unstoppable. And you can see this so clearly in the kinds of careers where you really shine. There are kind of two main flavors here. On one hand, you've got fields that demand structure and integrity, like law, finance, or administration. But on the other hand, you have these paths that are all about giving back and guiding people. Think education, social work, or public service. It's that same duality all over again. Okay, we've looked at all the different pieces of the puzzle. Now it's time to put them all together and get the complete picture of the wise humanitarian. So when you boil it all down, your identity is this really unique blend. You've got the discipline from Saturn, the grounded nature of an earth sign, the deep compassion from your number 9, and that classic, unwavering Capricorn resilience. You're basically built to handle challenges and lead with a kind of profound integrity that's pretty rare. So your life path isn't about chasing quick wins or instant gratification. Not at all. It's about the slow, steady, patient climb towards goals that actually mean something. Your purpose is to use your wisdom to serve others, to not shy away from responsibility, and ultimately to build something that will last long after you're gone. And that's really what it all comes down to. Your path is one of wise ambition. So the big question you'll be answering your whole life is this: how will you balance that incredible drive you have with the deep, compassionate call of your heart? The way you answer that, well, that's what's going to define your entire legacy.